Good day. Today we're looking at the angle addition postulate. In the previous video, we looked at segment addition. Now we're going to talk about the angles formed by the lines. So, if D is the interior of angle ABC, so in other words, I have this line coming through it. Then, angle ABD plus DBC is equal to ABC. Now, just like whenever we were graphing all the way back in Unit 1, you have to follow the order to understand these angles. ABD, this angle, plus DBC, or CBD, same angle, whatever, angle 2 is equal to angle ABC. Okay, that should make sense. If you have an angle of 50 and I cut out a chunk of 20, the right side that is left has to be 30. Okay, that's all we're doing. Let's do some examples and see what you think. Use the diagram below to answer questions 1 and 2. If the measure of ABD is 48, so from A, let me change colors so you can see this, from A to B to D is 48. And DBC is 78. What is ABC? So the entire angle is going to be equal to the sum of the interior angles, 48 and 78. Whenever I add 48 plus 78, sorry, I was looking for my purple there, 126 degrees is my final answer. Go ahead and pause the video and try number 2. Alright. I'm going to jump down to number 5 and let you do 3 and 4. Number 5, measure of JKM, this angle, is 43. Measure of MKL is 8x minus 20. And JKL is 10x minus 11. Find each angle measurement. I can set up 43 plus 8x minus 20 is equal to 10x minus 11. Eight x plus 23 is equal to 10x minus 11. 23 is equal to 2x minus 11. 34 is equal to 2x. So x is equal to 17. Done with that part. The measure of angle MKL. Well, MKL is 8x minus 20. So I'm going to do 8 times 17 minus 20. So this is 8 times 17 is 136 minus 20, 116 degrees. Measure of angle JKL. Now you have an option. We could do 10 times 17 minus 11 which, yeah, that's pretty easy. This is 170 minus 11 for 159. Or, in my opinion, easier, you could have just used the 43 it gave you and added the 116 from MKL, and it still would have gave you 159. Either way, your choice. Try 3 and 4. I want to look briefly at one thing in number 6. It says DEF is a straight angle. The only thing this means is angle, the measure of angle. DEF is 180 degrees. That's all that means. You should be able to solve that one. And you should be able to solve 7. Go in and pause it, or you can wait till I do 8, then rewind it to pause it, whatever you want to do, but I want to look at number 8. If measure of ECD is 6 less than 5 times BCE, and BCD is 162, find each of the measurements. Okay, now I like this problem because that makes you think. ECD is 6 less than 5 times BCE. It tells me nothing else about BCE, so I'm going to say the measure of angle BCE is going to be my variable. For simplicity, let's just use X. ECD is equal to 6 less than, so minus 6, 5 times BCE, which we determined is X. And BCD is 162. There's nothing fancy to do there. So BCE is X. ECD is 5X minus 6. And the entire thing is 162? Yeah. Alright, X plus 5X minus 6 equals 162. As per usual, you can use Desmos if you so choose, but X is equal to 28, however you want to solve it. The measure of BCE, which is just X, 28 degrees. The measure of angle ECD, now you again have an option. You can either plug this in, 5 times 28 minus 6, or you can do the entire angle measurement, 162, minus the 28 for BCE, and you can get 134 and call it quits. Use the diagram on the left to answers 9 and 10. Measure of angle ABF. Actually, I'm going to read this real quick. See which one is harder. I'm going to go with number 9 is harder. ABF is 6x plus 26. EBF is 2x plus 9. Minus 9, sorry. And ABE is 11x minus 31. Notice we went in an entire circle. Find measure of angle A to B to F. ABE. I apologize. ABE is not that. I was listening to the truck behind me while I was trying to think. So I apologize. 11x minus 31. You always go the fastest way to get to the angle. So I showed you a bad example for a second. I do apologize. Now let's keep going. 6x plus 26 plus 2x minus 9 equals 11x minus 31. You're welcome to use Desmos. X is equal to 16. Find the measure of ABF. So 6 times 16 plus 26. 122 degrees is my answer. Number 10 does have a trick to it, sort of. But go ahead and try it. I think you can figure it out. All right, let's look at your answers. All right, and this is all that I have for you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day.